Good evening. This is meteorologist Ryan Weekman with your Wednesday videocast, and things have definitely turned cooler just as we expected. First, I want to start us off in the Storm Track Weather Center with what's going on currently as far as the radar is concerned. And one thing that really jumps out at you is all the activity across the eastern seaboard. This is the rain that moved through overnight last night, now leading to a few tornado watches and severe thunderstorm watches from Boston down to Washington, D.C. They've had a total of 6 or 7 tornado watches so far today, but thankfully no tornadoes reported, just some strong straight line winds out in front of this squall line here that's getting ready to push offshore. This radar update is about 8:30 on Tuesday evening, so many of these severe storms will quickly be offshore there. This is all a part of a stronger system that's now pushing off the eastern seaboard and put this into motion. Water vapor here, if you've been accustomed to watching these videocasts, you've seen the water vapor quite a bit here in a very impressive jet stream across the eastern half of the country. We're getting ready to be settled for a few hours at least under the area of high pressure, and that's going to come just in time for tonight for things to really cool down before another system up here in Canada. You can already see it gathering strength. I'll put it back into motion. It's diving south. If this were to come later in the winter, we'd almost call this an Alberta Clipper that's coming down. But for now, all we're focused on is high pressure, currently centered over Kansas City, but this will continue to work to the east for tonight. That'll calm our winds, clear our skies out, and allow temperatures to really bottom out. So how far will temperatures fall? Here's one of our other weather models that we take a look at, and a different screen for you. A little bit hard to see, I know, but basically somewhere between 40 and 36 degrees is what a lot of the weather models are kind of hinting at for overnight lows for tonight. So the outlying locations outside of the metro area could get as low as the mid to upper 30s. So a very cool evening in store for many of those locations. Moving forward, though, once we get past this big bubble of cold air here on the backside of the system moving off the east coast, we'll look for some moderating temperatures Thursday into the first half of Friday. But then look back at this. Remember that system we were talking about that's diving south out of Canada? It's going to bring at least a glancing blow of a reinshotting force of cold air by the time we get into the weekend hours here. So it does look like we'll end up turning towards the cooler side of things by the time we get towards the weekend. Speaking of that forecast, it's at ToledoNewsNow.com. Looks like a good chance for showers Friday into Saturday, and we won't warm things back up until we get after the weekend with a decent chance for a frost likely Saturday night into Sunday morning and into Monday morning. All right, have yourselves a great Tuesday evening.